Right? No? So what's the
I know I should have said it. I missed the joke.
I mean, okay. Ready? All right.
Let's go. This will catch on camera.
Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? I go by Cross. To the left of me is Across is Al. This is the podcast Bullies.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. Congratulations, people.
Yes, sir.
We're here.
We're back.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir.
We got things to talk about. A lot of things happened.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing, but you know what's not a beautiful thing?
What's going on right now for the last, I believe, week? Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Prayers. I donated to the Red Cross, which I advise not to. There's different foundations that you could
I did Red Cross too.
Your money to.
So I guess I got to switch up. I got to change that up.
And the podcast Bullies is also going to send a care package.
Definitely.
Out there.
For sure.
Prayers to everybody in Houston, Dallas, Texas in general.
Hold your head, man.
We'll get it together.
Yes, sir. What do we got on the show today, son?
Who do we got on the show today?
I said, what do we got on the show today?
What do we got on the show today? We got, your man, Lonzo Ball? Is that his
man?
Oh, because you're... Come on, son.
Laker fan,
Lonzo
Laker
Ball
Nation.
Out of control right
Laker
now.
Nation
I'm
to the left.
Fan member. I got a few words for
And, I mean, let's be clear here. The nigga's like, what, 19?
He's young.
17?
Yeah, he's 19.
He was born in 98. Like,
that
98. So his first introduction to rap was probably...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he was still saying some flagrant shit. It was blasphemous.
Yeah.
And I don't condone that.
I'm pretty sure everybody heard it. If you haven't heard it, I mean, you wanna kind of cover what your man said, because I ain't taking no responsibilities for no.
I don't understand at all.
I mean, you bring up the age difference, which I get, but there's a whole bunch of other people that are around his age that don't have the same attitude that he did. You know what it was? It's just like it's the way he said it, how he said it,
disrespectful,
and how he worded it, because he said real hip hop.
And it's not the first time he said some flagrant shit.
He did say real hip hop. What was the comment exactly though? Like he said.
Well, let's run it.
Well. Okay,
you got the clip?
Yeah, I got the clip. We gonna get this going.
Run that shit.
That's the goal for the next 2 months while we do this. What? We're gonna get this is some real hip hop.
That's not gonna happen. Y'all outdated, man. Don't nobody listen to Nas no more.
Face up, lean forward a little bit.
Oh, it's smaller.
Yeah, give me a big smile.
Real hip hop is Migos, Future. Hey,
yeah. We all gonna enter his face.
He said that shit like a fool too.
Yo.
He didn't even look cool doing that.
Not even a little bit.
He said, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
The whole shit about it being, hell no, it's real hip hop is, it's like.
But the thing with that is, it wasn't the first time he said it, because in the beginning, maybe a month ago, he said that the Issa album was better than 444.
Right.
Yeah, which shows his
wilding for respect,
his immaturity, his lack of knowledge of hip hop.
But that was cool because that was his opinion. See, when you say this is real hip hop is Migos and Future, what the fuck are you talking about? Real hip hop? That's not real hip hop. Real hip hop is bars, is content. There's a bunch more to it.
But I think it's generational. Listen, let's go back.
But real hip hop.
Like I said, he would have just left that as he was born in 90. If he would have left that as an opinion,
or even say that's better hip hop, but he said, "Come on, that's real hip hop." That's not real hip hop.
I was 18 years old when he was born.
Let's go back. Let's go back to episode 2. I made a comment. I think we had a debate.
Episode 2. Okay.
I think we had a debate about how we become our parents, and you disagreed.
I probably did.
Yeah.
So I can remember.
Now, and then one of the things that he said is that, obviously we didn't listen to, in our era of hip hop in the late 90s, late 90s, maybe mid 90s to late 90s, early 2000s, we didn't have a disrespect for the hip hop before, but we really wasn't listening to, you know,
the
Cool Herc.
And
I was listening to KRS, but we weren't listening to Cool Herc. We weren't listening to Kumo D, Africa Bambaataa. We weren't listeting to that hip hop, but we would never cross the line like this fool, right? And that's what he said. He's like, we'll never disrespect it like they disrespect it now.
But guess what? There's like a undertone appreciation that people have, and
sure.
But they don't even know it because, like, you know, the artist that he might be dissing now, right? The artist now might be sampling from that era, because our era is sampling from, you know, the era before.
That's a fact.
You know? What has Future or Migos sampled from our era?
No, just saying that it can possibly music kind of bleeds like into like the different generations, right? So
I understand.
So he's got a point. I mean, but you can't knock the kid, because I mean, obviously,
yes, you can.
You can, but the fruit don't fall from the tree. His dad is a motherfucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, though, like he's not an idiot. LeVar, is that his name?
Yeah,
LeVar Ball's not an idiot. He just goes about shit the wrong way as far as talking wise. That
looks like what his son is doing.
No, he's just plain disrespectful to fucking past.
But he said
LeVar Ball is just trying to
real hip hop. I'm gonna say it again. Real hip hop is Migos and Future. Yo, my man, the people in there was mocking the music that you're doing, going hit it. And you fucking doofball was vibing to it as if you knew what the fuck they were saying.
Right.
You fucking stupid, dude.
So because of that, everybody's man, Michael Rappaport.
Shout out to Michael Rappaport, man.
Yo, hold on.
He came in and just like shut him down. Yeah. Michael Rappaport, shout out to Michael Rappaport, because when the whole Charlottesville shit happened, he was the first one I saw my timeline going in on it.
Yeah.
And then when this shit happened, he was the first person on my timeline to go in on it.
Great podcast.
Yo, let's be honest.
He's that dude.
Low key, he's a fucking legend. At least to me, he
definitely.
Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport for fucking president. I fucking love him. Yo, if y'all haven't checked it out, the I Am Michael Rappaport podcast is a fucking great podcast. Fucking funny. Is in my top 5.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely great podcast.
I fucks with him heavy.
He's just a good dude.
He's a straight New Yorker too. Like,
play his comment, man.
Yo, shout out to Mike and his love for the New York Knicks. They're not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. But you know, it's all love, right? No.
Lonzo Ball, you funny looking motherfucker, you said that Nas ain't hip hop? My man, you grew up in Chino Hills.
Chino Hills.
What the fuck do you know about hip hop? That's that big baller brand of bullshit. Putting out $495 sneakers for the culture and then talking about Nas ain't hip hop. See, you're the type of motherfucker who's gonna be famous for the next 20 years and we're never gonna see you with a chick. You're the type of motherfucker who thinks that Malibu's Most Wanted and white chicks are gangster films. Nas ain't hip hop. This is coming from the business mind of a motherfucker who makes his own sneakers but then doesn't wear them when everybody's watching.
Talk to him,
I get it. You're young, dumb, and full of cum. And when you show up to your first playoff game listening to that mumble rap bullshit, rocking a purse, I don't want everybody to freak out. Nas ain't hip hop. That's like saying Dominique Wilkins, Bernard King, and Sean Kemp ain't NBA.
Facts.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael Rappaport, man. You still gonna be a Laker fan after that man is leading the charge?
I mean, yeah.
Mr. New Magic Johnson.
Wow.
I have
get that nigga the fuck out of here.
I have to run with the team.
Yeah, get him the fuck out of here.
But get him the fuck out of here.
Not with that hip hop shit. I mean, he was kind of reaching for it, so I think that's just kind of his way to stay relevant. But here's what it is.
I don't even know his relevancy. It's just him being 19, 18.
I don't know.
He's a fucking bozo, son. Yo, he said real hip hop, and he's fucking vibing to guys fucking mocking the music. They did that shit on purpose.
I just want to be clear here that these are the same niggas that I argue with all the time.
I think they line them up
whack music versus real good music. Just understand it right now. They're shitting on a nigga that they back up a few weeks back.
Yeah, but we can enjoy Migos, we can enjoy Future, but we won't ever say some disrespectful.
I mean, we had the argument with Will
like
on the last podcast. Shout out to Will. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When he said that they had bars and shit like that. When he came to the Migos and shit.
Yeah, he said that. He said Migos had bars.
Yeah, they can fucking rap. Come on, son.
But we didn't say we didn't enjoy the music.
I don't remember that shit. I was probably drinking too much.
Anyways, I mean,
shout out to the fucking Crown. Cut the check.
Turn the bottle. Son.
Look.
Actually, in other NBA news, Kyrie Irving trade is official. What you think about that?
Official tissue.
It's official.
I appreciate the fact that Kyrie decided to leave Cleveland just for the fact that he didn't want to be the little brother. And when you hear Bron talk about his team, which is his team, he always made it seem like he's the little dude. Like he's the leader, which is cool, but all the other dudes is the little dudes. They're not really significant. He's just telling them what to do, and that's how it works. I mean,
the big dog.
It is true, but you don't want to be as a man, a grown man,
as an alpha
to be
man,
looked at as the little brother.
You know why? 2 words. Mamba mentality, papa.
Oh, this guy with his Kobe Bryant shit.
That's all you right there with that. That's all you with that one.
I stay out of that.
When you got a mentor like that that preaches the, do it by yourself.
Yeah. And then he goes to the Lakers' biggest rival, which is the Boston Celtics.
I would think Bron is more of a team leader or a better team leader than Kobe was. Because
Absolutely. That's a fact.
Because Bron made his teammates better, where Kobe was scared to pass it to his team members.
Right.
But on Kyrie's edge of it,
don't act like he's never passed the ball and they've never created shots and opportunities and never won off of it. Come on, stop it. Come on.
Kobe was a ball hog. Stop it. Kobe was a fucking chuck wagon.
Was that with Kobe, he would balk on his teammates, whatever. But
for greatness.
But LeBron, it's like more condescending.
For greatness, you said?
Yeah, for greatness. Yeah, for sure.
Like Bron like this. Yo, Alex, my man, you know what I'm saying? He's my little nigga and shit. He's you know what I'm saying? He's gonna come up. He's gonna come up, but I got this shit right now. But Alex, my man, he's like, you don't want to be that guy that everybody looks at and like, yo, he's nothing really dope because Bron is that guy. He's just riding his coattails. And Kyrie's like, you know what? I'm going to go on my own. I'm going to get on my own team, and I'm going to be that dude. Yeah. And that's what I respect about it.
When Kobe balks, he balks, different than Bron. Because Bron balks, but he does it like in a crying sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So come on, like, what you got to say about that, my man?
Regardless of, I never questioned Kobe's heart, but obviously LeBron on the court, he has a higher basketball IQ. He's a better team leader. He's just a better team basketball player than Kobe Bryant ever thought he was. So regardless of the fact, Kyrie going off to Boston to do his own thing, I think it's more of a, he actually made a comment, which the comment said this move wasn't about basketball. The trade request wasn't about basketball.
Who said it?
Kyrie.
What did he say?
Which is kind of wild. So what do you think it is? Is it front office?
No, I think it's because he wants to be his own man.
Oh, no. I think it's because...
he said the trade request did not come because of basketball.
Well, I don't know.
Meaning on the court, like I have a problem playing with LeBron. It was something deeper.
Well, I think to be the main I think from what I know is the fact that there was a possible trade with him on that block, right? And the fact that
can be true.
Nothing goes down without Bron's knowledge. So him even being on that trading block means that. But it had LeBron's consent.
Well, no.
So him knowing that was like, hey, you my man, you trying to get me off.
You my man, $100,000. I heard that too. I heard that too.
Because there's been a lot of moves to where Bron wasn't consulted. There was always tension. That's the reason why he wants to leave too.
There was always known for some tension being there.
Bron ain't staying.
Yeah, I think part of it.
So hold on. Now that you say that shit about Kobe, not for nothing. If we look at Bron's, history, probably more in Cleveland than Miami. There's been some issues with some teammates there.
No. He has an issue with front office, not teammates.
This
is his first teammate.
With the owner.
This with some teammates.
That's it.
It's with the owner.
This is his first teammate, and I think this is not, a LeBron and Kyrie problem. I think this is more of a Kyrie just kind of wanting to get out from underneath LeBron and just try to create his own legacy.
Exactly. He wants to be his own man.
Issues with
Delonte West. That's because he was fucking his mom.
That's old news. That's old news.
That was like before. That was
he had issues with Love in the beginning.
Nah, but that wasn't.
Nah, that was.
Then why did Kevin Love resign? I mean,
no, I'm saying that they fixed that, but there was something there, and it was because of LeBron.
Listen, a lot of people had problems with Kobe. Kobe and Michael Jordan were both very strong-minded locker room guys. Like, they did things their way, and you know, if you didn't fall apart, he was screaming on you. Kobe was yelling at his teammates. So I mean, that's just part of the game.
Yeah, but no one ever kind of balked back with that same energy like fucking Thompson did to LeBron, and just kind of shut down his whole energy. So it's like, yo, like you just doing that for show?
That's because these young niggas got no respect, son. This new generation of niggas got no motherfucking respect.
Yo, listen, let's be clear. Kyrie wants to be his own man on his own team. That's all it is. And the fact that Bron has Isaiah Thomas now, which is cool. I still think Bron is gonna leave, and he may mess around and go to the Lakers.
I mean, as a sports dude, I mean, it's cool because you know they call it the Eastern Conference, right? So that means at least it tightens up the East a little bit. Right?
It does.
What if Bron goes to the Lakers?
What if?
What do you think that's gonna be like? Will CP3 follow? Because CP3 he's not signing a long ass term deal yet.
I don't know. But D Wade is about to get bought out of Chicago, so
right.
I mean,
so what
it looks like
Wade goes to LA?
What if Wade goes to Cleveland?
I doubt it. Only if LeBron stays.
He owed that favor.
He owed that favor though.
If LeBron stays in Cleveland, Wade may go. But if LeBron leaves to the Lakers,
yeah, I mean, then you got You got LeBron going to play for the Lakers. I just don't see why he would go play for the Lakers just for Magic Johnson.
No,
because there ain't really nobody over there but Lonzo Ball.
All his business is in LA. His production company. He just bought a $20 million house. Why stay in Cleveland? His wife wants to go to LA.
I mean, didn't he just tweet to Magic Johnson about, yo, you the only one that's been there for me through all this, something along that line?
I guess, yeah, something like that. I mean, maybe he thinks he owes it back to a legend. It could be. You never know. But I think Kyrie left because I think he knows something a little more. I think he knows LeBron is leaving, so he's like, yo, I'm out.
Right.
And
that and the fact that he wants to be his own. He wants to be
his own guy anyway. He's just like, I'm not going to do it in Cleveland.
Right.
I know it has to do with the front office because they've been bozos forever. So I think Kyrie and LeBron are both done with Dan Gilbert. They're done with them. Yeah. And they're like, listen, if it's time to move on, it's time to move on now. So Kyrie's like, yo, give me a trade. Let me get out of here.
And he said this big. He looks like a fucking pedophile now. Kyrie. He looks like a pedophile right now. He looks nuts.
He looks like a little boy. He's doing it for a movie, right? Yeah, he's doing it for a movie.
Is he?
Yeah, he's doing it for a movie.
Kyrie over there playing with
little kids and shit.
Don't matter, man.
The black Mr. Rogers.
Who got the better end of that trade? They gave up a lot of pieces.
Celtics just think
I really do like Crowder, son. He was a big reason of why they went so far deep into last year's playoffs. I like Crowder.
But he was a big reason of why they didn't pass the Eastern Conference Finals because Jay Crowder did nothing in that Cleveland series.
Listen.
Those are not impact players. Those aren't players like a Jay Crowder is not going to win you a game.
He definitely can. He definitely can.
No, he's not.
He came up big in some of those games.
Absolutely nothing.
Any team LeBron is on is going to go to the finals.
That's a
Point
fact.
blank period.
That's a fact.
So whether Celtics got a better deal, they're not beating LeBron.
You don't think so?
No.
Kyrie's a problem though.
LeBron is better. Cut it out.
And he over there playing with
cut it out.
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
They
still got a team.
LeBron goes.
Now they look good on paper.
LeBron starts off in Cleveland. He took a shitty ass team to the semifinals or the finals, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to fucking Miami. He wins 2 championships.
Mm-hmm.
He goes back to Cleveland, and he wins.
Brings him to the finals, loses. Brings him back to the finals, wins a chip. Brings him back to the finals, loses. And then you think they're going back to the finals this year?
Nobody's beating LeBron.
Man, that's strong.
LeBron is the East Coast.
Kobe couldn't do that.
Yeah, but everybody knows that.
Right. So
Kobe couldn't do that. He always played in a tougher division. Shut the fuck up.
Tougher division. Tougher division.
What the fuck is that talking about? The Western Conference has always been stronger than the East for I don't know how fucking long. What the fuck you talking about?
Okay, so when Shaq left, where was the Lakers? They didn't even make it to the motherfucking playoffs. He couldn't even lead his team to the motherfucking playoffs. Come on, man. Stop
they
it,
have
man.
a strong conference.
No, not because they had a strong conference, because they had a shitty fucking record. He couldn't win fucking ball games.
Yo, but
he
the West is always strong. No, we're not arguing about that. We're arguing about conferences, right?
Okay, but if
the West is always stronger than the East. Your comment earlier was, "Oh, Kobe would never do that." As far as being so dominant, right? Yo, what are you doing? Look at my man got over there. The stats.
Oh, it's about to go down.
We're not doing all that.
I'm a stat kind of guy.
We're not staying on this topic for long.
At the end of the day, you were bringing up East versus West. West has always been more dominant than the East.
Yeah, I mean the only people on the East is whoever LeBron has.
So how would you like? What are you gonna look up? What are you gonna look up to argue about that?
That's
man?
it.
Come on, man.
What was the Lakers' record? The Lakers' record didn't have a winning record.
It doesn't matter. That's not your argument, though. That's not your argument.
Because
that's not what you started off with.
Kobe lost games.
That's not what
when
you
he
said.
didn't have no help, when he didn't have superstar players around him like Shaq and Paul Gasol.
Let him go. He took it by himself.
LeBron took the fucking Cavaliers with the second best player named Mo Williams.
I remember that.
Okay, I rest my case.
Yeah. To the East.
It's the East.
I rest my case.
Put Kobe in the East and watch him cook everybody there.
I was telling Cannons.
What's the guy talking about?
No. I was telling Cannons. By the way, Todd Grizzly, 2 cannons.
2 cannons behind the cannons.
The East is whoever has LeBron, right?
Okay.
So your fact of the Kobe thing, I mean, your
I just said Kobe couldn't do it.
It's true because
he didn't.
But they had
exactly,
and that's a fact.
He didn't. He did it is a fact because it's a fact. He was on the West Coast the whole time.
It don't matter because
the West Coast had a strong. It has strong.
It does not matter.
Yo, let him just talk. He's talking to himself. He makes no sense.
No, I make perfect sense.
No, you don't.
Because when Shaq left, right, the Lakers, Kobe Bryant didn't have any help. They didn't make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs because they had a good record, but because they were in the West and everybody else had a good record, they fell out of the 8th seed.
That was his point, wasn't
they had a horrible fucking season and a horrible fucking record. Not because they were in the West.
You just
with
said
those numbers,
they had a good season, but
no, they didn't have a good
everybody
season.
else was better.
He just said, didn't he just say that?
That was for 1 year until they picked up a Gasol.
I can't talk NBA with these non-NBA ass niggas,
That's
man.
bullshit.
No, go ahead.
There's teams in the Western Conference last year that had better teams than playoff teams in the East. Do you need me to repeat that?
Go ahead.
Okay. There was teams in the West that didn't make the playoffs, but they had better records than teams in the East because the East was weak. When Kobe Bryant played and he stunk it up for those fucking 2 years before he begged for a trade and then they brought Paul Gasol
I think it was a year. I think it was only a year.
It doesn't fucking matter. He could not lead his team like LeBron did. He could not bring his team to a motherfucking playoffs.
Yo, my man, LeBron would not last. Yo, LeBron would not do what he do in the East and the West. That's a fact.
He will.
You bugging.
Yes, he
You're
will.
bugging, son. You're bugging. You're bugging, son.
I wouldn't say that, but
get Kobe the fuck out of here.
You mean to tell me that LeBron's season record, right, is going to be the same numbers on the West? Of course not.
The 2000,
of course not.
The 2007 Cavs went to the finals.
Of course not.
Period. Done.
Of course not.
End the story.
Those numbers are not going to look the same.
I win.
Those wins are going to be a lot lower.
What I'm saying is, whatever team LeBron is on the East will be in the finals.
Even in the West Coast?
That's a fact.
On the East.
On the East.
East Coast or West Coast?
You're bugging. What are we talking about now or throughout the whole time?
Throughout the whole motherfucking time.
Whenever.
He's going to be the Warriors now on the West?
No, I didn't say he was going to win.
I'm talking to you.
If he would have If he would have played on a Western Conference team with Western Conference players, absolutely.
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
Look. And before we go off, because we're going to change this shit real quick.
Let's get off this shit.
Whatever team LeBron is on.
You got Kobe Bryant and Lonzo Ball. Fuck out of here. Take your 2 Laker corny ass niggas. Get the fuck out of here.
No, we got a lot of
whatever team LeBron is on, whatever team he's on, he's going to the finals. Correct?
You said that 3 times.
On what side? On the East.
It doesn't matter what side.
He's going to the finals in the West?
Period.
Either side.
No, he's going to the finals on the West Coast.
Either side.
That's a fact.
I don't understand how you understand that. Anytime in life.
With the team he has right now.
What the fuck
so now you moving teams across the country? Come on, man. Come on, son.
What are you doing? Y'all making up your own teams?
No. I'll make it clear for him. If LeBron goes to the Celtics,
he's fanning right now.
Okay,
it's Kobe fanning right now.
If LeBron goes to the Celtics are going to the finals. Okay. If LeBron goes to the Knicks are going to the finals. Okay. If LeBron goes to the Hawks are going to the finals. Okay. If LeBron goes to the Grizzlies,
they're going to the finals. That's a fact.
They're going to the finals. Okay. That's one man that uplifts a whole team.
I'm not arguing that.
Way better than Kobe.
I'm not arguing that on the East. Bro, come on, bro. On the East.
Fact. I think y'all giving him too much credit. How are we giving him too much credit?
He needs other all-stars.
He does. Well, he needs other teams.
Everybody does.
He needs all-stars to win the championship. Not to make it to there.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Anyways,
what else the fuck happened this week? Oh, Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather.
Bam.
What did you think about that fight?
Well, me personally, I'm a boxing guy, so I didn't really care for the fight. I wanted to watch the Gervonta Tank Davis fight.
Shout out to Al with his Deport Trump hat, though. I like that shit. But go ahead, I'm sorry. I felt like giving I like the fucking hat. I'm looking at it. So it's like, go ahead.
So, I know I was in communication with y'all. We were trying to figure out what we were going to do. Yeah. If I want to watch a fight, I'm going to watch a fight.
Right.
All right?
It wasn't a fight.
I fell asleep.
He didn't even watch that shit.
I knocked out.
Because we were to meet up and you knocked out.
Me and this nigga watched it.
Yeah. I woke up like at 4 in the morning. I caught the highlights on the gram. And then I'm like, damn, 10 rounds? The fuck happened there?
Shout out to the niggas who, if you was following us, the podcast bullies, you would have seen that, put that shit on live for y'all to watch for free.
I didn't really care about the fight. Look out for the Triple G Canelo fight.
That's a real fight.
That's a real fucking fight.
That's a real fight. That's a fact. Listen, shout out to everybody that I made money on for this Floyd Mayweather McGregor fight, because anybody who bet money on McGregor put some money in my pocket. Thank you for that.
First off, why would you bet against Mayweather?
It's the easiest $500 I ever made.
What? All right, look. To be honest with you, this shit is way too long. That clap shit needs to fucking stop.
It, nigga. Relax.
Anyways, yo,
you need to relax.
Why would you bet against Mayweather? It doesn't make sense. First off, because he's a fucking idiot. Whoever he is, who, what's his name?
I can't give up the name.
What's his name?
I can't give up the name. Shout out to y'all. I can't give up the name.
Whoever bet against Mayweather that paid him money is a fucking asshole. And you're a dick for doing it. That doesn't make any sense. So anyway, the fight was trash. We watched it at your man's joint.
Floyd Mayweather pays off his fighters.
To me, before the fight happened, within the time of promoting the fight, they talked about how they're going to get the most out of the fight. And they were like, you know what? We're going to make this shit last a good amount. And then I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And the fight's over.
He's paid off. He pays off his fighters.
A 1 or 2 round knockout would have been whack. Just give them what they want. We're going to go down 10 rounds. And then I'm going to beat the shit out you. Mm-hmm. So that's what it was.
Is that your opinion, or you think that they...
That's what happened.
That was staged.
That was staged?
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather paid off his fighters, man. He paid off like the last 4 fighters, man. Even Pacquiao.
This is the only time that you
That's
ever
why
seen...
he's not the greatest of all time.
That's a fact.
This is the reason why this is the first fight, and if I'm wrong, because I'm not a true boxing fan, that Mayweather actually went and attacked his opponent.
That is a lie. The way he fought, he mauled him. He put his gloves up. He did it Mike Tyson style. I've never seen that happen before.
That's what I'm saying.
Floyd Mayweather never runs. He stands in the middle of the ring. I didn't
say he ran.
He picks you apart.
It's the first time he attacked.
I know we said that before, but he tends to skate towards maybe 11 and 12, and that's because he wins off points. I had to say that because I know last time I was like, oh yeah, he definitely stays in there. He could stay in there. He could bob and weave you to death.
Right.
But he do from time to time throw on them skates. Let's be clear.
But what I'm saying on
Come on, from time to time. I'm not saying running.
The last time
he's smart, so he throws some skates. No, I'm not saying.
What was the last fight?
I'm just talking about
on the skates.
I'm just talking about his
part 2. Yes, he was.
I'm just talking about throughout his whole shit.
It was actually after that fight.
Look.
He wins off of points.
He threw on the skates versus
He wins off of points.
And he
wins off of points.
His first like 3-4 rounds, he was running around the fucking ring.
He was filling him out.
Whatever. Anyway, this nigga, son. I like the fucking control.
He's filling him out. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
So Floyd Mayweather, he's a technician. He stands in the ring. He measures your distance. He puts his toe to where he needs to land his right hand. Let me finish.
No, I don't want to let you finish. What I'm saying is, I'm not
does that for the first 3 rounds.
arguing that. What I'm saying is, this is the first time that I've seen Floyd attack a fighter. Mm-hmm. That's all I said.
Cause he wasn't hurting him with them whack ass fucking
MMA
punches.
I heard
my man was going like this on top of his head.
I heard what you say?
The cocotazo.
From my I heard
the nigga was hugging him. Like the memes are crazy.
Yo, the Titanic meme when he's holding him from the back.
That shit was wild. Son.
But
that was a whack ass fight.
From what I heard, because I haven't seen the fight in its entirety, right? McGregor hit him with an uppercut.
First round. One uppercut, right? Yeah.
I heard once Mayweather felt his power.
It was in the first.
It was all done from there.
He's got an underrated chin. Mayweather got an underrated chin. But when he hit him with the uppercut, and he was like, "Oh, that was a clean." He caught me clean with everything he got.
It was nothing,
and it was nothing. Yeah. My man put the gloves to his hand.
And he was lighter,
Mike Tyson style.
He was a little lighter.
Yep, and he went inside on him, and he was just rocking him on the inside.
But Mayweather didn't get into his ass. Like he ain't like beat the shit out of him until maybe round 8,
6, 7, right?
8.
Yo, I just
about 8.
8, 9, and 10, and it was over.
But everybody's saying that McGregor gassed out.
Well, yeah.
I know.
I mean, you've seen him.
People didn't see the body shots. Floyd Mayweather was landing right hands to the body.
Well, yeah, he was getting him, and McGregor had his arms down from like 8 to maybe 7.
Yeah, he was wearing 10. His ass out.
Everybody's talking about the fight, right?
It was a trash fight.
The fight, 50 and all.
And you're an asshole who bet against Mayweather.
But like,
you're a dick.
He went and he beat Rocky.
Marciano, yeah, 50 and
0. Which is a boxer who, maybe at the time didn't fight the greatest boxers, but he fought boxers.
Didn't he fight somebody big? Rocky?
I mean, towards his tail end of his career,
to get the numbers.
But I'm talking about the whole number, right? Yeah. But to make 50 and 0 and to make this circuit shit,
number 50 and 0.
I gotta talk my shit because I'm a boxing dude, and there's so many dudes there that you could have picked to, make good money and make a real fight, do it for the culture, or even put a great undercard underneath it because you gave Tank a fucking bullshit ass, make him look good type of fight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Give him a tuna fight on a fucking mega card, But as far as for you, that's bullshit.
Yeah. But what it said, I think in episode 6, it might have been 6. Mayweather's not there for the boxing.
He's not.
He's there for the.
He's there for the bag.
He should have did it for the sport, and how Smack does.
He's never been for the sport.
Crazy fucking. But he talks like he is, right?
Right. If he was for the sport, he would have never took this fight.
Boxing that. Your undercard should have been
waited so long to fight.
Your undercard should have been stacked. I should have been seeing a Gravante versus a low. I'm not gonna get it too deep into it because that's for another podcast.
That's next.
You know what I'm saying?
Next level.
But come on, stack your fucking cards, man. What the fuck? Yeah. So in the words of Michael Rappaport, fuck you, you fuck you. You're not the greatest of all time.
He's not. Who's the greatest of all time? Muhammad.
Ali. I still got Ali. Ali and Sugar Ray.
Who's your top 3?
Ali, Sugar Ray, and fan pick Pernell Whitaker.
No Mike?
Nah. Mike was entertaining.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't a boxer. I like boxing.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, Mike's style and what he did, that's what the casuals like.
Yeah.
The go in, the knockout.
But the 49-second fights.
Technical fighting, the IQ.
Yeah.
that's more of someone who really likes the sport.
That's like somebody watching, like, everybody dunk in an NBA game, but then when the Spurs play, they're like, I don't want to see the Spurs.
Like Max Kellerman calls it. Yeah. Max Kellerman calls it like a human game of chess. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when they bobbing and weaving and shit, it's because
it's boring.
You're trying to throw something, assuming they're gonna do something. So it's different. It's different.
Makes sense. I got you. So
it's different.
It works out.
But regardless of the fact, he broke the internet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was putting their tweets, their memes, their IG pictures.
I diss Floyd, so let me give him his props on one thing.
I give him his props.
Because that motherfucker knows how to bring a casual fan out like a motherfucker, yo. He has people that never... 6.5 million, which is a great number. Great number, let's be clear, right? Great number.
Shit is mad long, right? This is mad long.
It's cool because I feel like a battle rapper. I just said a crazy bar, let the crowd react, and then I come back spitting my shit.
Let me finish. Hold it down.
Let me cook this nigga, son. Let me work, man. Let me work, man.
Look at me when I'm killing you.
Look at me, king.
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say
about the casual fan.
All right, he's joking. All right, so the
6.5.
Yo, Mayweather's the only one that will bring people that never watch a boxing fight. They're fucking going out and getting beer, chicken wings, and making a fucking festival at their house.
Yeah, inviting people.
Yeah. He makes the casuals have an event at their own home who never watches fucking sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or boxing. So I gotta salute him on that because that shit right there is
he's always been a great
in itself.
He's always been a great marketer.
If anything, I'll probably give him the greatest at that.
Yeah. He ain't. Ali's always
the greatest because he's the greatest ticket.
He's the greatest cash cow. He makes all these casual fans talk like they experts. You go to a house and all these casual fans are talking like experts. Oh, you should do this. You should do. Mind you, they don't watch boxing like that.
Since the last Mayweather fight.
Shout out to my man Chris. We're doing boxing.
So fucking
throw it out there real quick.
So
I fucks with the Holyfield.
Listen, I give it up to Floyd Mayweather for
being a businessman.
For being a businessman, but putting this dude in his place. He's never been out shit talked, which he did.
Which he was.
And the MMA fighter just literally just went like, you ever play Street Fighter? Like,
that's my shit,
right? You play Street Fighter, right? And you gotta like beat like Dalsim, E Honda. You gotta beat all these niggas so you get the bison, right? Yeah. Like, how does this MMA fighter just go right to bison? Like,
facts.
Right to motherfucking M Bison.
Yo, there's not even a cheat code for that. How?
You can never.
You ain't got the answers.
Nigga, I had the Game Shark. I could never do that. I had to get through 12 niggas to get the bison.
That's crazy.
And that nigga just gets right up there. He gets 100 million. Shout out to him. He got 100 million.
If the fact of what I respect about McGregor is the fact, and we're gonna get off this shit. McGregor, as much as people say, a nigga lost, he came up heavy. He came up heavy.
He lost and won at the same damn time.
What was the most he ever
20 million.
Paid? 20 million.
No. One fight was like he didn't get paid more than 5 million.
His whole 5-6 year UFC career is worth 25 million.
That's crazy.
He made that shit. He made 100 mil in 27 minutes, my man. 27 minutes of boxing.
Yo, hold on. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
The fucking same shit. Go ahead.
You know why? I'm gonna do it for the love of the sport.
It's another one.
He said he's never been paid that much until he did boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So all you hardcore MMA motherfuckers that take over my fucking television or my fucking sports bar when I'm trying to go see a fucking fight and I can't see a fight, I'm calling everybody and I'm like, yo, y'all showing the Terry Crawford fight?
Come on, son.
No. Why? MMA's fighting. Yo, you showing the fucking whoever's fighting? No. So you know what? Fuck you, because your man just came up and got a crazy bag and I'll fuck your sport. Why? Y'all dudes is fucking beating your heads. What he says, we smash heads off the fucking canvas, right?
Yeah, disrespecting our sport.
For nothing, because over here in boxing they're getting bags. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So salute to boxing for that.
So I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. Oh, as much as people was talking shit, including you, with McGregor fighting, the nigga came off losing, but he fucking won. He won. He won the ill bag.
He won the bag.
And that was the whole point of it. That was the whole point. He came off winning.
Man.
He lost. And I respect the fact that he won all of the bread. And I respect the fact that after he lost, that he said, yo, don't call it the fucking fight. Let me go down.
But that's by default, because anybody that fights Mayweather is gonna get the bag.
Right, I understand
it is
that.
what it is.
But it's not a UFC bag to where...
Right, because the UFC just don't pay like that.
Right.
Exactly.
So I'm saying...
So fuck the what is it? UFC? UFC, fuck you and all your fucking fans. Fuck all y'all.
But listen, he didn't... Floyd Mayweather did not say, I'm going to beat you at your game and I'm going to take you on a UFC fight and I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to do all this stuff.
It was the opposite.
Conor McGregor did that to Floyd Mayweather. He said, I'm going to step in your world and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this.
It's for the bag. It doesn't matter.
And this is what happens. I need you to zoom in on this, Gris. This is what happens when you disrespect my sport. You knock a fucking booger out you. That's what the fuck we do. We knock boogers out these niggas, man.
Come on, son.
Get the fuck out of here. Go back to your damn UFC. Go fucking fight on the map. Go wrestle and grab
back to banging fucking heads off the canvas for like $3 million.
The nigga walked out. The nigga walked out with $100 million.
Getting crazy looking ears for like $2 million.
Get the fuck out of here. And I can't watch a really good fight because of that. Get the fuck out of here.
For $100 million. I'm fighting Floyd.
Yeah, you and everybody else in line.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter. Floyd won. McGregor won.
Yeah, but okay.
We all got due for paying $100 for that bullshit.
I was catching Z's.
You know what I'm talking about. The niggas who paid $100 and the niggas who was at the ring paying $20,000 for the fucking shit and all that.
Listen, but them niggas are getting arms broken, faces rocked up, ears
you.
Looking like fucking a bowl of broccoli.
Yeah, Dana White's the real winner.
A bowl of broccoli.
Dana White is the real
winner.
A bowl of broccoli.
Oh, a bowl of broccoli. I thought you said a bowl of broccoli.
Wait a minute, I just dissed you.
Slow it down. A bowl of broccoli looking like crazy looking ears,
that
right?
Nigga sound like Ebola broccoli. I'm like, yo, that's some new shit, my nigga.
Hold on.
Slow it down.
For $3 million a fight, son.
Nigga.
And in the sport of boxing, we paying niggas how much? $100 million? Come on, son.
I mean,
come on, son.
I think Terrence. I think what 5?
That nigga said Ebola.
Three rounds.
I said a bowl of broccoli.
I'm just saying. He said Ebola broccoli, right?
What do we got next, man? Oh, we're gonna switch it up.
Are we?
We're gonna switch it up. Ball report.
Nah, that's in the ball
already.
Report.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Was in the chat.
That's it.
That's crazy.
Word.
So we're not gonna talk about you flip flopping.
Yo, hold on.
That's in the ball report. But go ahead. Let's talk about it.
That's in the ball report. But we have the MosDef shit. We could play.
Oh, yeah.
That has a lot to do with it.
Which goes along with
fucking play that shit.
Hold on. What else do we got besides that? It was that and something else.
I don't know. I've been drinking.
Sheesh.
That's it. That's it.
Carl's been drinking. He been smoking.
Pass me that Coke.
So this is me in a nutshell. And you know, it is what it is. And
I'm not sitting here not listening to all of these niggas. Why? I could just listen to already made niggas. This shit just get better with time. Right? And if some new niggas come through this, like my man JID from Dreamville, Fire. Like, give me that.
Shout out to JID.
Yes, sir.
All right, so the point of that comment was new rap, right? Mumble rap? Okay, go ahead.
Talk your shit, fam.
Go ahead. We'll give you the stage.
Talk your shit, fam. Because you was acting very live in the group chat.
Was I? No, this is how I usually talk. The fact of the matter is that for the last 6 episodes, because I ain't talked 7. We ain't talked really much on 7 because Will talked his fucking ear off. But
shout out to my nigga Will.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a fan of old school shit, 90s, 2000s, early 2000s, and I don't need to listen to new shit because the shit is whack for the most part. There's certain rappers I may give a listen to just because I have to, because Al is like the A&R shit. He's like, yo, listen to this shit, listen to that shit, whatever. But for the most part, if you in my car, J, M, Pun, LL, fucking Onyx, fucking Lost Boys, and this is me. I'm not listening to Lil fucking Uzi. I'm not listening to Boozy. I'm not listening to fucking Yachty. So it gets, I ain't listening to that shit, nigga.
It's better with time, like this nigga said.
All the rappers I listen to, you can listen to forever.
Yo, son, like
you can listen to forever.
That's a fact. They make
so
classic timeless music.
I don't need to listen
you
to
can
new
listen
shit that's
to
garbage.
forever. But he said, yo, why? When I can listen to my old shit because it gets better with time. Yo, MosDef, shut the fuck up because that shit's not wine, my man. That shit's not gonna get better within time. It's just already good as it is when it came out and you heard it.
Right.
What do you mean?
It's not gonna get better within time.
We just had a fucking conversation on how American Gangster got better as it went through. Correct?
Can I ask you a question?
Which don't correct?
Not to me.
We just had a conversation off of camera that how American Gangster got better as the years went by. Didn't I say that?
It did for me.
Then shut the fuck up. Your conversation is void. It's done.
It's not.
It's void. It's done.
It's not
so,
that.
Your argument's done right now.
It's not that it got better.
That's my point.
It's not that it got better.
What do you mean how?
Because it got better with time, I can now no longer listen to new music.
But that's not what Jay said.
New music is garbage now.
Why would I listen to it? That's what he said.
He did. Yo, Jay did not say it gets better with the time.
No.
He said it aged well.
Right.
So that means people just appreciate it later on than it did. I so happen to appreciate it early. People appreciate it later.
Son.
That doesn't mean that the music got better, dude.
What he said was
the music is the same music.
It's the same shit.
What he said was
it's not wine.
Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again because apparently you niggas ain't hearing it what he said. Okay. So listen to the tail end of it, the whole thing.
I'm sitting here, not listening to all of these things. Why? I could just listen to already made niggas. This shit just get better with time.
And
mind you, said already made.
You missed it. You missed it.
Fire. Give me that.
You missed it.
But he just named the new nigga JID.
Yeah. He said already made niggas and he plugged in a new dude.
And if it's new niggas, it'll be a dope nigga like that. So the nigga who spits bars. Did you not say JID is dope?
Yo, you know what's crazy?
JID is nice.
Then what the fuck, son?
You know what's
Why
crazy?
listen to whack rappers?
My man. You know what's crazy is that I guarantee you, he did not make that. You know, his statement was probably directed to a couple artists. It was not directed to a wide range of artists. It's not, son. It's not. You're taking and you're running with it like, oh yeah, I got somebody on me. MosDef.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, MosDef. Come on, son.
Listen.
MosDef is cool, but he ain't a legend like that to be running with. Come on, son.
Talk that shit.
You acting like he's someone up there to be like, oh yeah, I'm a run with. Get the fuck out of here.
Agree what he said, though.
How many classics?
So we argued. It doesn't matter how many classics he said.
Yo, you're taking it as if you're talking about everybody that you don't like. That's the fucking bullshit. That's the bullshit, son. I guarantee you he fucking with a lot of dudes I fuck with. I guarantee you he fucks with a lot of dudes I fuck with.
He just named one.
You never know.
So what the fuck you talking about?
You never know.
So what you talking about?
Your point. This is my point.
You're running with it. You see something and you're running with it. And reaching like you're doing the group chat. You're reaching.
He's reaching for that. For that.
I'll let you go.
Yo, the moment you saw that, you said, "Yes, I got one. I got one. I'm gonna let this shit fly.
He's on my side.
I'm gonna let this thing fly.
He's the 4th podcast bully." You fucking
E.T. Cross. E.T. Cross. He must have heard me in my last episode.
You don't have to listen to nothing.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
That nigga wasn't even relevant in our era.
Yo, you mean to tell me he ain't fucking with K-Dot, he ain't fucking with Cole, he ain't fucking with Big Sean? You mean to tell me that? Come on.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Your bitch is done?
All right, go ahead. Defend your man.
Can I talk my talk?
Go ahead.
I'm defending my man.
Go ahead, it's your guy.
I'm defending what he said.
Because he's all in your iPhone. How many MosDef albums you got in your shit? Okay, thank you.
Are we done? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about what he raps about. Yeah. For the last 6 episodes, I wish you niggas done. I wish you niggas done.
That's what he says. He's like, yo, what's in my phone?
I wish you niggas done.
You let him answer. You said, thank you.
I wish you niggas done. Go ahead.
I go ahead.
I'll wait.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm done. Go.
The last 6 episodes, or in life in general, because you motherfuckers is whack. I say I listen to the same music that I like, that I appreciate, from 90s to 2000s, and whatever I like in between all that. That's what I like. I don't need to listen to everybody. I don't need to listen to a fucking little guy. Shut the fuck up, shut up, shut up.
What is you saying? Nobody needs to listen.
That's what he just said. I don't listen to these niggas. So I don't. But you niggas over here talking about, oh, but you gotta listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're laying. You missing that. You're an old ass nigga. You listen to old shit. I don't need to listen to all these niggas because most of the time these niggas whack. And the second off, your man right here is the same way as me, but on camera, the nigga lying.
Damn.
That nigga's the king of flip-flopping right now. So we're not gonna go there with that. So
can we get into the ball report?
No, because your ass got to
cook you.
You want to cook me now? Cook me now.
Grizz.
Cook me now. No, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Look at him.
Talk to me, son.
Look at him.
I don't have to talk to you.
Look at him.
I don't have to talk to you.
Look at him, King. Look at him, King.
Talk to me, King.
I told you at Corona Cigar Bar. Shout out to Corona Cigar Bar. Cut the check. Grizzly 2 Cannons. I told you.
What am I talking about? Grizzly 2 Cannons, son.
Grizzly 2 Cannons. I told you. I've been talking French Montana shit, right?
I'm talking about French Montana.
Listen, because I fucks with French Montana, but because he's new and he has a new sound, I'm not supposed to like him. He makes comments like, I need to go back to New York for a while. When really, that's what's in New York right now.
His ear is trash right now.
That was a bar. That was a bar.
Are you gonna let me finish? That's a bar. That was a bar. Listen,
his music is trash.
Okay, so you gonna interrupt my round?
Yes,
you gonna talk over my round? I let you finish.
Let me get the floor.
You jumping all the time.
Let me get the floor.
Y'all let me finish.
Y'all niggas let me finish.
You call me the flip flop king.
Y'all let me finish.
I'm gonna call you the reach guard.
You said
shit is a mess right now.
Yo, my man, you say he's trash, but his single you said you like, right?
One single.
Real quick.
Hold on.
Last episode, I said, yo, but what you like about that record though?
Dog.
You didn't have a fucking answer.
That's a fact.
You didn't have a fucking answer. You didn't know where to point at to be like, yo, I like this. You didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
I said, yo, you like the vibe of that record. You didn't want to say that.
Record.
You said nothing. Oh, it's a good record. Why is it a good record? It's a
good record.
It's a good record.
Okay.
It's in my phone.
So, on that note, when we listened to the Vic Mensa album, correct? Shut up. Did you like it?
I did.
I liked it. He said,
I didn't like it.
He said, oh, it was too personal. You want to cut your wrist and all that shit, right? He was like, yo, that shit is whack.
She was garbage.
So when we listened to the Young Ferg album, the ASAP Ferg album, and then the other new shit that he just listened to right now with the fucking Young Thug and the Meek, it was depressing music, but he liked that shit.
Young Thug and Meek?
Yeah.
One track called We Ball.
Wins and Losses?
Of Wins and Losses.
But
I don't know where this nigga going with that shit.
But with the fact that those are 2 depressing songs. Correct?
Okay.
But now, so he's chopping a whole album that I like because it was dope music. But he's saying that, yo, this shit is whack. No, it's not. It's the same concept.
Let's be clear. I like the Vic Mensa album, but I do got my shit to talk about it, which we're gonna do in the next segment.
So just because somebody makes a conscious album, a conscious song, you're supposed to like it. So all conscious records are the same.
No.
So nobody can make a bad conscious album.
It wasn't a bad album.
A bad conscious record. Can you answer my question? Can 2 rappers make a conscious record and one of them be good, one of them be bad? Is that not possible?
It's possible, but they're talking about the same shit.
You hear this nigga? Please, please get this. Please, I can't wait till this shit comes out on camera. Son.
Vic Mensa's album is fucking
just because
it's biographical, as the album's called, is fucking detailed, and it's one of the fucking lyric. It's one of the best albums as far as visually you can vision everything he said. That's how dope it is.
Listen, just because somebody makes the same kind of music and one guy makes it good, one guy makes it bad.
It wasn't bad though.
Okay, but that's my opinion, right? That one guy made it good, one guy made it bad.
So your opinion is cool, but mine isn't.
Oh, no.
That's what it is. Because you've been chopping my opinion for like 6 episodes.
No. Because they're the same kind of record, because I don't even know how We Ball from Wins and Losses even comes up. But because they're the same kind of record, I'm supposed to just like Vic Mensa because I like the We Ball record.
You're chopping it down on some chopping the...
No.
It's not reaching.
You are reaching.
Son.
Yo, you are the worst battle rapper in battle rap history with these reach bars, nigga.
What do you mean?
But you doing what they do.
I'm not. I'm not
fucking reaching, my man.
I'm not reaching. I'm calling you on your bullshit you said.
Here's how I kill him. On
camera, he says one thing. Off camera, totally different thing.
No.
You're the flip-flop king.
Let me tell you what I said off camera.
Flip-flop king.
Let me tell you what I said off camera.
Republican.
Let me tell you what I said off camera.
Politician.
Let me tell you what I said off camera. Yo, Grizz, 2 cannons. My nigga. We were at Coronas, right? And he said he likes French Montana's Unforgettable record, right?
One record. Yeah.
And he says that because we listen to French Montana, something's wrong with us, right? Because it's trash. It's South music. Trash. Let me finish. Shut the fuck up. Let me finish, right? He said it's trash, right? The point that I made, and you tell me if you agree with this. The point that I made is that if Unforgettable wasn't a single and it was track motherfucker number 9 and never got any airplay or radio, would it be on this motherfucker's phone?
Not at all.
Because you don't listen to it.
Not at all. Yo, I'm not gonna front. That's
true.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Let me rebuttal.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
The reason why.
You casual ass, listening ass nigga.
Are we done? Okay.
Listen to the motherfucking album.
I will rebuttal that with this. I in life, I will never listen to French Montana. In life, I will never listen to him. In life, I will never listen to a fucking ASAP anybody.
So you miss
in life.
You'd miss a good record.
In life,
you'd miss a good record.
I would never listen to Vic Mensa. The only reason why I listen to these niggas now is because you tell us what to listen to. So even if you didn't have it as a single, if I would have heard the album, I would have heard it. Because you are the one that says, yo, you're the A&R dude, you want to listen to this thing, and that's what I fucking do.
Okay, so you enjoy Vic Mensa's album, but you just said you wouldn't listen to it until he told you.
I wouldn't have.
Okay, so now let's go back to this fucking goofball on the TV talking about what? What did he say? He said, why do I have to listen? That's why you gotta listen. Because if he put you onto some shit and you never was checking for it, you wouldn't have enjoyed this Vic Mensa album.
Same thing as the
so you're the fucking bozo, and you don't agree with the nigga that you just played on your fucking phone.
Yes, I do.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because no, you don't. No, you don't. Because what he's saying.
How do I cut his mic off?
No, look at the mic off. Look at the mic off. Because
I'm the audio guy.
Yo, Cross, I think you need a cigarette, B.
You know what? Let's do it again.
I think you're gonna smoke a shake, B.
Let's do him again. And don't say anything after that. Listen to him.
Why do I gotta listen? He says.
Listen to him.
He starts off by saying, why do I
listen?
Not listening to all of these things. Why?
Listen.
Why?
Listen.
Why?
Already made niggas. This shit just get better with time.
That's false.
That's so false.
Why do you keep cutting him off at the fucking end?
All right,
I don't understand that.
All right, go ahead. Play the whole thing.
I'm not playing it.
Let him have it. Let him have it. Go ahead.
3 times already.
He's backed in the corner. He's reaching.
I'm not reaching again. What?
Stretch
play the fucking video. I'm not gonna say shit.
What he said was
play it.
Why do
I'm not gonna say
all
nothing.
these niggas? Right? Why do I listen to all these niggas when I can listen to old shit? And if you're gonna give me some new shit like JID, then I'll listen to him.
That's not what he said.
Of course you did, because you ain't with listen to him.
Yo. First of all, you need to relax.
I am relaxed.
No voice.
I'm not gonna lower my voice.
No voice. I didn't say no voice. I said no voice. Shout out to Nori Drink Channel.
Listen.
I could just listen to already made niggas. This shit just get better with time. Might have some new niggas come through this, like my man JID from Dreamville. Fire. Like, give me that.
There you go.
Okay, if you listen to
so it's the same shit I've been saying in fucking forever.
But
yes,
if you
it is. So if he puts me onto something that's dope, I listen to him, then that's what it is.
But he just contradicted himself, just like you contradicted yourself. Let's get into this motherfucking ball point. Let's play this fucking corny ass Vic Mensa garbage ass album. The fuck out of here. We out, man. Ball report coming up next.
AKA the king.